Welcome back to the Stride Bank Center. It has been 2.5 months, March 15th, the last time we had an event here at the Stride Bank Center. June 1st, we had the opportunity to reopen back up, and we are excited to be open and together again. That is the slogan that we are using for this reopening of the Stride Bank Center, and excited to be back. With that said, there are a lot of different procedures and policies that are going to be in place if you're attending an event here for our employees, our vendors, our staff, our patrons. We want to make sure we provide a safe environment so that everyone who's attending an event here feels comfortable. So wanted to take this time just to show everyone some of the things we're doing and go over some of the rules that we'll have in place, at least for the near future, as we get ready to reopen the Stride Bank Center. As most of you know who have seen these episodes before, I'm not usually a huge fan of reading off of a sheet, but I'm gonna do it because I don't want to miss anything for some of these policies. So first, the ones that we've all heard no matter where we go: if you are feeling sick, experiencing flu-like symptoms, please do not enter the Stride Bank Center. If you've been diagnosed with or believe you have contracted COVID-19, unless you haven't had a fever in 72 hours, please do not attend an event or do not enter the Stride Bank Center. If you've been in contact with an individual who's been diagnosed with COVID-19 within the past 14 days, please do not enter the Stride Bank Center. And then for anyone who's traveled internationally in the past 14 days, we ask you not attend an event or enter the Stride Bank Center, as we're trying to keep this a very safe place for our patrons, staff, and anyone in attendance at events here at the Stride Bank Center. So the first thing you'll notice when you're entering the Stride Bank Center to an attended event is the doors are going to be propped open. Not only the exterior doors, but you'll see doors as we enter the grand ballroom as well will be propped open, and bathroom doors will be propped open enough so you still have privacy, but that you don't have to be touching door handles and highly touched areas as you're traveling through the facility. We do encourage social distancing while you are in the facility. There are going to be certain times that may not be possible. So if that's the case, we do recommend, we do not require, but we encourage and recommend that you do wear a face mask while you're in the facility. And to be honest, if you want to do that, whether you're able to social distance or not, it is highly recommended. We do understand that it'd be tough to eat with a face mask on, but at all other times, a pretty good idea to wear these if you're able to or willing to. Another thing you'll notice in high traffic areas throughout the Stride Bank Center is there will be hand sanitizer placed in all these areas near entrances to ballrooms, near entrances to the buildings, and then also near areas where we're serving food. And speaking of food, since most people who attend events here are going to be here for a food event, whether it be a banquet or even a concert where food is served, there are new restrictions that we put in place. As you can see on the line, we will social distance as people work their way through the line. Most events will turn to plated events, but if a buffet event is required, there are new policies for the buffet. You will not be able to serve yourself. Everything will be served to you by a staff member or an employee at the Stride Bank Center. We put in 2 different items of protection for the employee and the patron. One is the plexiglass that you see right here across the front of the buffet line, and then we have a 3-foot barrier between the buffet line and where the patron stands as well, for them to pick up their food at the end of the buffet line and then move on to their seat or to their table. A couple other things I wanted to note: we will have housekeepers on for every event. They will be cleaning those high traffic areas, bathrooms, lobbies, surfaces that are often have to be touched when an event's going on. So you'll notice that. Other things that you'll notice is that there won't be any items on the banquet tables. All those will be set once you got sat down, so people aren't walking by them. And it's something that we will all adjust to. We don't know how long it's going to be in place, but we do want to make sure that we are providing a safe environment for everyone attending here at the Stride Bank Center and the employees and people who work here. So we are excited to be open again. June 1st was the big date. We have 25 events throughout the month of June, so we are getting right into it, which is really exciting. We are looking forward to seeing you at events here. And if you take any pictures or you're at any events and share on social media, we ask you to tag it with Together Again. That's our hashtag that we're using to really promote the excitement of reopening the Stride Bank Center. So looking forward to seeing you at some events. We don't have any ticketed events until probably closer to August, when we'll have Comic-Con the first weekend of August, and then other rescheduled events that we don't want to forget about. Ron White is going to be October 22nd, Chicago November 9th, and Charlie Daniels Band with Marshall Tucker Band on November 20th. More shows to come. We're going to have more announcements. Stay tuned, but excited to be together again with everyone and hosting events here at the Stride Bank Center. We look forward to seeing you out here. Check us out online, stridebankcenter.com. You can see our full list of policies and procedures, and they're also posted on all the doors as you enter the building. One other thing I wanted to add before we cut away, I know we are a day late, but wanted to wish a very special happy birthday to our cameraman, who I believe he's 31 years old he turns today? So everyone join me in saying happy birthday to our cameraman, Dane. Thanks for everything you do and coming out here day after your birthday to film this.